Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm showing you how I take two of the Happy Planner minis and I'm taking out the back part, which is the January through June, and I'm going to place that into my other one on the left. And the reason I'm doing this is because I don't actually have a Happy Planner for this year, for 2018. So I'm kind of what they call Franken planning, right? I'm putting it together so that way I can turn around and use it for this year. And I'm just whiting out the dates, and now I have one that I can continue to use. Now I'm going to use the Happy Planner Memory Dates and Holidays book to cover up my dates. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pages out and lay them flat, and I decided just to go with these lovely little dates that are just colored in circles. I really like them. It gives it a little bit of color without, taking away from the entire spread. So I just cover up the dates for the week of the 18th through the 24th. Now I'm going to pull out the Happy Planner Basics mini pack and use these little flights because that's the first thing that I have for this week, which is why, by the way, this video did not go up the week of the 18th through the 24th because I was flying out of town and just decided to wait to post this. So I really like these little flight schedules. They're really cute, and they have space for your flight number, your departure time, your arrival time, things like that, the airline that you're flying on. So I just put those at the top. And then, of course, I needed a packing list, so I put the packing list over the notes section on the far left. On Wednesday, we have plans for dinner, so I decided to go ahead and add this dinner with friends to the top of Wednesday, and then that way I kind of remind myself of that. So now I'm using the Happy Planner Socialite mini sticker pack and this little sticker at the top that said "Hello Beautiful." So being home, right, weekend. And then here's the Happy Planner Productivity Mini, and I pull this little one out that says Busy Day since I'm traveling. And then the Happy Planner Choose Happy Mini, and this is where I got the flowers from because I decided I wanted to stack some of these. So I go ahead and pull some of these flowers out and put this Busy Day on top of the flowers that I kind of layered. So I just put those up there and then add the Busy Day on top of that. And that turned out pretty cute. It was new for me to stack stickers like that. So I know a lot of people do that, but I'm not used to it. So it took me a minute to kind of figure out what I wanted to do and how much I wanted to cover. I pulled this one, but I didn't really like it because I'd already gone with something that was a little bit smaller. So I decided to go with something that was smaller and I didn't have to worry about cutting. And then that's where I placed that one and then just put the dinner with friends back over. Now I go back into the Choose Happy Mini and I chose these coffee cups. I knew that being traveling and working, I'm definitely going to need some extra coffee this week. So I just put these little coffee cups underneath the top bar on each of the days. And I pretty much am sticking to the three colors that I have within the whole spread. So this pink, this teal, and then this green. Now I want to go ahead and add some decoration and some fluff, right? So I went ahead and went back to my flowers and decided where I could put these based off of what I knew I had going on. So I added some of these flowers to the top left-hand corner and then to the bottom left. And then I decided to go ahead and use these ones that are kind of square. And I whited out this little basket in the bottom left so that way I could put this other one that's an L shape there. And it covered it up pretty well, and you really can't tell that it covered it up, especially looking at it from, up above, right? Not really close to it. And then there was another one that I could put on the far right-hand side that pretty much matched. So I thought that kind of brought it all together. Now I'm going to go back to the seasonal mini. There was this one that said spring something. So I just really wanted the spring to signify the day, right, of spring. Spring starts on the 20th. So I took it, I cut it, and then I just cut a banner into it to make it match the other side. And that is what I used on Wednesday. It is a little big, but I was able to kind of get it placed just right. So my overlapping banners on either side kind of overlap, but the spring is in the middle and it was the same color as the coral that's in the flower, so it worked out pretty well. Now I'm going to go back to the productivity mini and get some little checklists from here. Just a few on, the days that I was traveling so I could keep up with certain things or things that I was actually presenting on. So I just used two and I lined them up with the lines on the paper and that worked out pretty well. So I took one out and decided to go with the numbers instead of the dots that were in here because the dots didn't really match up, but I was able to get the numbers to match up. That's why I went ahead and switched these out to the numbers. And as you can see, I just, tried to line them up where 1, 2, and 3 were actually on lines. And then if I needed to use the space in between, I could. So now all of my numbers are lined up with the 1, 2, and 3 with the, lines. You could totally block the lines out if you wanted to, but I just kept them there so I could write straight because I don't always write straight. So it helped me. I decided with this one that says be the game changer was appropriate for this work, thing that we were doing. So I decided to go ahead and use that. Figuring out where to place it, I decided it would be best in the bottom left-hand corner and put that there. And then again, I still wanted some more quotes. So this one says, don't stress, do your best, and forget the rest. It's kind of my theme for this week, I think. So again, just kind of looking at placement, deciding where I want it, and then realizing that it would probably be better if it was kind of lined up in the middle. And that ends up being the spread for this week. So thank you all for stopping by, and I really appreciate your time, and stay tuned for next week.